Hey guys,
What up?
how do you talk to Italian ghost?
Hand gestures? I don't know.
Gababool?
With a Luigi board.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a me!
That's the wrong character.
It is!
I quit the show.
We're recording.
We're
What's
here.
Oh, are we
up?
recording?
We've been recording 4 minutes now. But we weren't live. I was just, you know me, I like to test it, make sure we run good. You know, Andrew's internet's shitty.
Hey,
He goes
I'm
already.
over here
He's already
playing with my
getting.
toys, like thinking we got time to kill.
what kind of
I
toys?
mean, I never said we had to go. What do you mean? What kind of toys? He's always.
What do you
buying
mean,
the
what
same
kind
type
of toys?
Exactly. Jesus.
I literally spent like 6 hours today just like painting. That's all I did.
Nice.
What-
So to answer your question, before we even get to it, I painted all day. That's all I
Okay.
did.
Be sure to repeat that when Taylor asks
All right,
how
well,
our weeks were.
Little people.
We'll talk to y'all next week. We got it all out of the way.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Good to go. See you, everyone.
Good game. Get good, scrub.
What's going on, boys? You know, good,
I
good.
just got done painting for 7 hours.
Oh, I
That's
didn't
what
hear
I
that.
did.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Ben, what do you paint? That's a joke. You've obviously said it like 1,000 times for over the last year and a half.
For a second, I was like, you don't know?
Ben was. It looked like he was putting his drink down like this, motherfucker.
I paint things like this.
Oh, that's a big
not
boy.
little.
It's a big boy. It's the size of my face.
It's a very big boy.
I paint things.
How long did that take you?
To the audience,
2
I
days?
hold a little figurine.
Okay. That's more than...
That's it? Wait, just 2 days? God damn.
2-3 days, maybe.
that's quicker than
Maybe
I
three, but
That was like a week. Not
welcome
bad.
to an airbrush, baby.
Oh.
Get your base down.
Yeah, look
You
at all
airbrush
these. Look
everything?
at all these
Nice.
blends and stuff. Yeah, no, I don't airbrush everything. No.
So
I got
can
an
you, like,
airbrush when I was a kid for Christmas, and I never used it, and it's one of the biggest regrets. And I got rid of it without ever using it.
sad you missed out on like doing the county fair and spray painting kiss faces on people.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
world's sickest fair merch. Yes.
Yeah. No, you airbrush the base layers, get all them silky blends going on, and then after that, you go with the brush and layer it up.
Layer it up. There you go.
Very nice.
Yeah, man. I got headbutt by my dog. You can see that.
Nice fighting,
dog doing?
wrestling. What the dog?
He's getting too excited, is what?
You did that way too well.
The funniest thing though is like my cat. I woke up yesterday and my cat scratched the crap out of my back. Like he just got into an awkward position, and I just felt his nail like just slide across.
You
And I
know,
wanted to just throw some. I wanted to be a Kyle.
yeah.
I really
Just
wanted to
punch
be
a
a
wall.
Kyle.
Just
Yeah.
punch
Yeah.
a wall.
Well,
Yeah.
I punched the bed because like I did not want to scream at the cat or Emily who was still asleep. So I was just like I just did like one of those like smack the beds like
He's just
"Ugh."
miming the pain out.
Yeah. But my 70-pound dog puts his full force with his tooth into my forehead, and I'm like,
Oof.
it's okay, bud.
Oh God.
Oof.
You know,
Fuck
you're. This is a case, Ben, where you're lucky that it wasn't a horse-sized cat.
It's true. If that was a horse-sized cat, you'll be
Yeah.
dead.
You,
That would be good. Yeah,
You'd
I'd
be
be
gutted.
bleeding out.
See, you still want this horse-sized cat after this scenario?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Oh, God. You're just
live life on the edge,
No.
baby.
Would you let
What
this
a way to go!
horse-sized cat?
Getting gutted by cuddling a horse-sized cat. Yeah.
Would-
All right.
Will this
Sign me up.
horse-sized cat be in the house, or would you keep it out in a stable or something?
No, I would keep it in the house. It'd
You
be
would
like
actually keep it in the house.
it'd be like a
A full blown
God,
tiger
dude.
just walking
Who are
around.
Who are those freaking tiger dudes from Vegas?
Oh,
It'd
yes.
be one of those situations.
One of those guys. Gotcha.
Like Mike Tyson and stuff. Like
No, it was the Magic Act, and they incorporated tigers, not Mike Tyson.
Your Taylor's laughing like crazy, but Taylor, your sound is gone. There's no sounds.
Like I wanna like God, dude, I can't think about the name, like because all I keep thinking of is Bonnie and Clyde. I'm like, that's not the correct answer.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Maybe.
I don't know what just happened there. I didn't touch shit. I'm like, yo.
I just saw you say Mike Tyson and start laughing with no sound, and it was really weird.
But let's just get Jamal into this. Magicians with Tiger Vegas, because it's gonna kill me till I know it. Siegfried and Roy.
Yes.
Pretty sure one of them
'cause
died.
One of them died from the tigers.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
God, I can't stop itching my fucking nose.
Oh, you can't stop itching? Shut the fuck up. I'm
It's just my nose. It's a concentrated area. It's annoying.
not going to get into why I'm itching, but you know what? Get over it.
Taylor,
By the
why
way-
are you itching?
No, I'm not getting into it. Tell me if I'm dumb for not knowing this, please.
Okay.
Did you know kids don't get chickenpox anymore?
Show me the Carfax.
What?
There's a vaccine for it. They've had a vaccine for it for a while.
And it's
Chickenpox is
it's one of the
eradicated.
things you get shots for as a kid now.
Yes, your child probably already has it. I had no idea about this. I thought chickenpox parties were out there, kids getting thrown in baths full of oatmeal still and shit, but that is not a thing.
I had no idea.
Oh, it started in '95. No wonder.
These motherfuckers. You
End
know
of an
what?
era.
You know
End
what?
of an era, dude.
So
They don't
wait,
play in the streets no more. They don't know what a garden hose tastes like.
welcome to Old Man Talk.
All kids. That was like a rite of passage as a child. You had to get chickenpox one time. Like
I had
come on.
chickenpox when I was like 8. That would have been 98 or 97. So
I don't
Yeah,
think-
but you're not
you
going to
might-
get
You're not
a
gonna get the
vaccine when
Yeah.
you're
no,
8
I
years
know.
old.
No, I know, but I'm mad. I'm mad
This
because that
I
sucked
vividly
ass.
remember. It did. I remember mine.
And I could
Remember
not
me-
stop itching, and like until it was gone, every day, multiple times a day, I was getting rubbed down with alcohol wipes, and my
Ugh.
entire body either
Oh.
itched or
You're
stung.
getting rubbed down at 8. What the
Oh, bro, come on.
I didn't say it. I just peeked back
Oh,
into the
come on.
conversation going,
He
what?
dropped out and then came back in. Like,
That I remember
Sorry,
that was
I
one
got-
of the worst time of my life.
yeah.
I got asked what I want from Publix for dinner, and I was like,
Hey, I just had
If it's
Pop
not-
for dinner. Let's
if
rub
it's
it in
not
Taylor's
a pub
face.
sub, it's wrong.
Yep. Yep. I had Publix for dinner as well.
I'm not speaking anymore.
I
I hate both of you so much. I had a Floridian in my car for an Uber the other day, and we were talking pub subs, and I was crying halfway through the trip. I miss them so much. It'd be good if there was actual good sub place out here too, but there isn't. There's one that's halfway decent, but $20 for a sub. $20.
What?
How
Bro, I
big's a
was-
sub?
Huh?
How big's a sub?
It's like about the size of a pub sub. It's not like a.
Well, we need not the size. You have a 6-inch. You have a foot long, and then you got those
it's like
crazy
it's like a
Jersey
foot long.
Boy
It's
subs
like a foot
lengths,
long.
which is like your
Dude.
arm.
Jimmy John has a giant. It's like two of them. They're like fucking
Yeah, but who the hell is eating Jimmy John's?
racist whites. Okay, that's who you are. Thank
It's
you.
just not good.
Oh.
It's not flavorful. It's just bleh. It's bland.
It really is. It's terrible. Well, rank the subs out
Is
there
it-
outside of Publix.
What's the meat quality? Are we talking like farm to table?
Oh, they do Boar's Head at this place I go to. It's
Yeah, $20 for a foot long boar's head. I mean, as long as they're packing the meat,
no, well, it's double. It's $20 because I have to double the meat up. They're pretty cheap on it. It's like $3 for double
Oh,
meat.
so you charge it
You
up
jack
because
it
they don't put enough on it from the get go.
because you're a hungry growing boy.
Because subs
Not
are
'cause of
subs. And they call themselves a bodega, and they be given like these little fucking
Oh.
little. Come on. Come
That's
on.
one thing I wanted to try to fit into my schedule when I was in New York is go into an actual bodega and get like
sure.
crazy. Yeah. But I
the Aki way.
but I never got to do it.
Bro,
'Cause-
I've had a chopped cheese and I can't get into it.
Really?
Mm-mm. It's not that
It's
good.
literally cheese and meat. It's the best thing ever. I make chopped cheese at home all the time.
Don't they like chop up the pickles and the tomatoes and everything in it with too and stuff? I've seen those in
Fuck
videos
out
of
of here
chopped
with
cheese.
pickles.
It kind of
No.
depends.
Oh,
It
God.
kind of depends on where you go, as far as what I've seen. Sometimes they leave it whole and they just kind of they more so chop the cheese into the meat and then they add the toppings
It's
on
chopped
top.
cheese.
Other
Yeah.
times I've seen where they put it all there and they chop it all up, so it's all
Just not a
mixed
fan.
together.
Not a fan.
All I'm thinking of, because I feel like you asked rate sandwich shops.
I did. I was
But-
going to come back to it.
All I keep thinking of is that Matty Matheson video where it's the chopped cheese and he does a whole video on it. And
I haven't seen
my
that
God,
one.
if that man is not my spirit animal,
I love Maddie Matheson so much.
Emily's I've started cooking a lot more, and Emily's like, "Is this because of Matty Matheson? Like, did you get a recipe off of his short?" And I was
Yes.
like, "I'll never tell."
I watch his YouTube videos all the time, his Vice cooking show and shit. It's awesome. But we don't have to rate them. What is the best outside of Publix? It's Jersey Mike's for me.
Outside of Publix,
Yeah, best sub place outside of Publix. Didn't even plan on this conversation, but we're here anyways. I love a good sub.
I'm gonna have to pause this conversation. Can we hit stop recording for a second? I have to run out real quick. I'll be right back.
Well, we're not going to hit stop recording, but just go ahead, go.
You don't want to hit? Okay, no, that's fine. It'll all be one file. I'll be right back.
Clip it, and we'll be back. Where the fuck did he go?
okay. So, anyways, Charlie's is not bad. I'll go
Wait.
there for a Philly.
We're going to wait for him.
I'm not waiting for shit, dude. I'm here recording. All right, the people want to hear me. Let's be real.
I'm pretty sure he's going
Right.
to put a moment of silent or a technical difficulties over this real quick.
Like if we're going, I mean, you could use this as freaking intro banter, whatever.
True.
Charlie's is fine. It's not the best, but like if I want
It's
a Philly
okay.
cheesesteak, it's
okay.
good. And this is like easy, accessible, fast food Subway, like
Yeah.
or sub shops. Like I can name 5 mom and pops that I love more.
Oh,
but
yeah, there's some great mom and pops out there. Sure.
all I know is Jimmy John's is at the bottom, and honestly, Subway's above that. Because Subway,
no.
Subway is trash, but you know exactly what you're getting there, and at least they make it a little interesting for you.
The meat is
Like
better
Jimmy
at
John's?
Jimmy John's, in my opinion.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Now Emily
I've-
got food poisoning from there a couple months ago. Because like that's what she loved Jimmy John's, and I was like,
Well,
after
just been an
that,
isolated incident, though.
oh well, you know, it happened to me, man.
I've seen
Well,
I've seen Subway behind the line. It's just it doesn't appeal to me at all. That meat looks fake as fuck.
Oh, it all. I mean, they have the one that we have in our area because Emily likes Subway. They've got like a meat slicer, and I was like, okay, cool.
They slice a meat.
At the one I go to,
Oh,
so
I didn't know that.
but yeah, no, I mean, Jersey Mike's is good. I like Jersey Mike's.
There's
It's a little
nothing wrong with it, but yes.
No, it's just a little much. Like sometimes if I want a sub, I want like just like a nice sub I can hold in one hand, not
Yeah.
like a huge massive sandwich.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's my only complaint. But otherwise, yeah, Jersey Mike's is great. And Danny DeVito is like repping them now, so
Yeah, I see Danny DeVito's giant head
Hi.
on billboards all around town. He's like holding like, "What's up?" Ben just kept talking, so
Okay.
yeah.
I've started running again, and I don't know how
you don't
far
sound out of
into.
breath.
I don't know if like you know how far into the sandwich talk you went, but I've started running again. And I've been drinking like an ass ton of water with like BCAAs in it, so I'm like super hydrated. And I was fine when we started recording, but I knew if I kept sitting here, I was going to violently piss myself. So
That was the emergency. I thought
Yes.
your wife needed you or something.
no, I'm not even.
You
kidding. I
hold
can't-
it till next time, or
I
you pee
cannot
right there
e-
in your
I
pants.
cannot remember the last time it has been that bad. So
Oh my
There you go.
god!
when you gonna get into some resistance bands, dude?
I already have some.
Yeah, screw the running, just lift.
Power lift.
You use
Lifting
you
burns
use resistant
calories.
bands?
Oh yeah, I've got a whole like range thanks to. I feel like our podcast sponsor, Alex Slim.
He does come up a
We're
lot.
mentioning him like every other episode. Yeah, he talked me into getting a set, so I got one for me and Emily. So I use them pretty frequent.
I like them.
They're great.
Yeah.
I've never felt my body broken down more than I have before using those. So it's nice.
Goals.
Andrew, before we move on, we said our piece. What is your go-to non-public sandwich shop?
Honestly, everything that's popping into my brain is not good to me. So,
Not even Jersey Mike's? Not
I mean,
Jersey
I
Mike's
would say probably Jersey Mike's would be the next one.
That's the one. Like
Right?
if I lined them up on a shooting wall, that would be the one I would choose.
There, what was that one? Quiznos. Y'all remember Quiznos?
I
Quiznos
miss
was good.
Quiznos.
I miss Quiznos.
I miss Quiznos just for the freaking commercials.
Oh,
the
the little fucking rat thing.
There was like a song along with it too. I can't remember for the life of me.
Yep.
But yeah, Quiznos was great.
Before we move on, there's one. It's called Potbelly that used to have my heart, a sandwich shop, and they did like pulled turkey, like shredded turkey sandwiches, not your sliced
interesting.
style, and it slapped so hard. And they toasted the sandwiches like Quiznos. And I went back into one after like a year of not going to it, and they got rid of the pulled turkey and with the sliced turkey, and it was the worst thing ever. So they they lost my business. That's for damn sure.
Honestly, though, like toasted versus not toasted, I would rather not have my sandwich toasted.
I'm a cold
day.
I'm a cold sub fan. I prefer the cold.
Like if I'm sitting down
I like
at the
both.
restaurant and I'm eating it, I'll eat it toasted there.
Yeah.
But like all I eat are Italian subs, and that toasted gives like my heartburn goes whoop,
Yeah.
and all them juices in the meat. You know,
The mite
It's kinda-
juices.
the meat juices
You eating
are
the
a little
gabagool?
too much.
The gabagool.
What?
No, the gabagool.
Gabagool.
What does that even mean?
The gabagool.
What is that?
Sorry, I've been watching The Sopranos again.
I know.
We know
Oh,
all the
we
Tony
have-
Soprano memes on your story.
is that a problem? We have a response over from a part of our show last week. Do you remember when we were doing the Graham questions? We were talking about items that you can buy as an adult that you couldn't as a child, basically.
Yeah.
That you
Mhm.
can buy as an adult. And do you remember the person that said Kix cereal and we were mad confused?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we have a response to that.
Ooh, ooh.
So-
I like this.
I'm just going to read the message from the person. It says, Kix lady here. Long story long. Growing up, my parents wouldn't buy anything that it wasn't on sale, BOGO, or it's not coming home, she said. It had to be on the clearance rack, nothing full price ever, and it was never on sale. Kix was never on sale, and my dad and brother would not agree to eating it. So the minute I moved out and got my own money, I bought the biggest box of Kix at full price, and it's been all downhill from here. And I said, "Thank you, Kix lady."
Hey, why
So
not?
that's the answer. She had a redemption arc, and I'm proud
See,
of her for that.
I love the follow through, but here's for next week. Did it live up to the hype?
Yeah, I think that's what we need to know.
Because
Well, she said
because
it's been all
Kix-
downhill. So I have a feeling
that's
you know,
All
she can't stop buying.
downhill from here.
because Kix is not the best. Like
Well, we're not kids anymore. Oh, that's tricks.
it-
God damn
no,
it.
that's tricks.
Damn it,
I
I
have
messed
a
that one
box
up.
of tricks above my fridge. That's a different story. Like Kix, like yeah, it had a weird like delicious flavor to it, but it was kind of one of those like it's like knockoff Cheerios.
I actually have to look up what Kix are because I was thinking it was tricks this whole time.
No,
Oh,
those
those
little, like white
things.
balls.
Yeah, they are like knockoff Cheerios. That's right.
Which I mean, and they're tasty. I loved Kix too. Well, I did, but you know, I discovered better things
Huh.
like Raisin Bran.
Wait.
Bro, yes, I consciously
yeah.
go
Wait,
buy a
hold
box
on.
of Raisin
I
Bran.
just had a
and
heart. I
slug
just had a
that.
heart murmur over here. Did you just say Raisin Bread was better?
Yeah, double raisins.
honestly,
Oh my god!
I
Oh,
kinda-
what? No,
Dude,
no,
I kind of feel you
no.
there, Ben.
No!
actually.
crunchy,
Raisin
crunchy,
Bran.
chewy. Yeah.
Raisin Bran is kind of rules. I know that's not very
Oh
popular of a
my
choice, but
God.
it kind of rules.
It's like the adult Frosted Flakes with like little chewy, exciting bits. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, this one's like yum 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 yum. Yeah, it's great.
Then eat Honey Bunches of Oats. They're so much better.
I also get that. Those are also fun.
Are
but
also
they don't have
good.
the raisins. They don't have raisins.
I don't
The
want
raisins are the chewy part that you're missing out on.
raisins. The raisins in what? I mean cereal. I don't need. Oh my God.
So people put blueberries
I-
and cranberries in cereal. There's cranberries in some
Yeah.
of the Honey Bunches of Oats.
You know what I say about them? They're wrong. They
that's
are wrong.
okay.
I mean, I'd rather eat raisins in my cereal than my potato salad. So
Yeah, that's true. I'll give you that one.
Ew, raisins and potato salad?
it's
What?
like a
It's a thing.
white people stereotype. Oh, they
Don't do
put
it.
raisins in the potato salad and stuff. Yeah,
Oh my God.
you've never heard that?
No. I've heard of raisins in like chicken salad, but it's more like grapes in chicken salad.
That one makes a little more sense, but I still don't
Yeah, the
think it's
grapes
that.
actually slap.
Yeah, that one makes more
But-
sense. I'm forever bitter though with my cereal. My favorite cereal of all times was Honey Smacks. They used to be Sugar Smacks. They got health conscious, called them Honey Smacks. But about 2 years ago, they changed the recipe to make it healthier, like a different type of sugar, and it's not good anymore. It's absolute shit.
Do you like whiskey?
We've discussed this. I forgot all about that. The Honey Smacks whiskey.
Yeah, I was gonna say go buy Westland, and that's basically that cereal in a freaking glass.
Yeah, I forgot all about that till right now. Thank you for reminding me. I gotta try that.
Can you guys hear music in the background on my end?
No.
Okay, cool. There's
It's
a
just
brewery.
in your head.
Oh, okay. There's a brewery like 500 feet down the creek from our house, and they have live music out there right now.
Down the creek, motherfucker, you live on a canal. Like that ain't a creek.
It's a creek. It's not a canal. It's not man-made.
Someone tell me what the difference between a creek and a canal is.
Canals are dug out for actual purposes. A creek is a natural forming, moving piece of water that's not as big as a river.
Yeah, canal is an artificial. Yeah, canal is artificial. Creek is natural.
Yeah, suck it.
The more you know.
I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. This creek that
You son
on.
of a bitch. It's a river.
it
What's
is
a river?
nice though. In the fall, you open up the windows and fall asleep to the sound of it. It's pretty cool.
Oh my God.
No, I go to cereal, dude. Cocoa Puffs or no Cocoa Pebbles, not Puffs. Cocoa Pebbles.
Yes, thank you. That's the go-to right
And
now.
you put too little milk in there, so you got to like really soak it up, and they're all just like
But then
packed
you got a
full
little
of flavor.
but then you got a little chocolate milk at the end too and stuff like that.
yeah.
I know what I'm getting this weekend. I can't buy cereal because when I do, it's 3 weeks of me buying cereal after that. It's so bad. I get so addicted to it.
We keep one or two in the house at all times, just in
can't.
case for those days.
can't.
You also eat some of the absolute most monstrous bowls of cereal I've ever seen.
Exactly. You remember that?
like Tupperware bowls instead of actual bowls.
Bro, I'll eat the whole fucking half a box in the sitting. It's this is the reason I don't buy cereal. Every once in a while, Jay and I will look at each other like, "You want to get a box of cereal this weekend?" Sure, we both get one, and then it's the
Such a
next
weird
3
splurge.
weekends. Yeah, right.
It was
Well, it's not a
when
splurge. It's just I'll just destroy
Little
them. I am who I am.
yeah.
I'm a fat boy. It's what we like.
The Boy Meets World episode where Corey's older brother, I can never remember his name, the actual.
Oh God,
older
what
brother.
was his name?
Like plays with squirrels is all I keep
Austin?
thinking about.
No.
No, it's not Austin. Because plays with squirrels is when he goes on his like book phase. But
Eric.
yeah, Eric Matthews. Yeah, when he's sitting on the couch with like a Tupperware bowl
Yes,
of just
that.
cereal,
That.
and I looked at that as like a kid. I was like, that's the goal.
That's
So you know, like, once in a while, like when as soon as I moved out of the house, I did that. But like once in a while, like every quarter, I'll be like, nah, Saturday morning, big old bowl, let's eat right out of there.
Jade and I totally did that about a month ago. We pulled up the old '90s Spider-Man show on Disney Plus and watched about 3 episodes and ate a big ass bowl of cereal. We were living her life. It was great. She's probably shaking her head right now thinking about those damn cereal bowls. She talks shit. I eat every time.
But the bowls with the straw built in, now that
Ooh,
was
those
living.
things slapped. Back
See,
in the
That
day.
was living.
That was modern engineering at its
I hope whoever invented that has lived a great life.
Yeah.
I hope they live.
Hey, thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you. Real man, genius.
Honestly, for anybody watching, like this doesn't apply to anyone just listening, but you looked like you just straight up took a sip out of a Lysol wipes.
It did. That's right.
That's what I thought it was.
Oh, it does kind of give that.
And I was very concerned that you were just.
It used to be Oranger. It's a Tampa. You actually, Andrew, look. Andrew's name is on it.
Oh my God. Is that the same cup?
Yes, it is. Your family gave me this cup and signed it for some reason on the bottom. And you all signed it. Like there's Josh,
that thing is
Hannah,
ancient.
and there's your name. I drank it when the Tampa. I was using it when Tampa won the Super Bowl, so it's kind of my good luck charm.
Wow.
So you mentioned Josh. Did we talk about how his account got hacked last week? Did we ever talk about that?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we?
Because it just gave me a flashback.
Not on here, but like on the chat.
on the podcast, we did not.
We didn't discuss
I don't
it.
feel like we did.
No.
I don't think we did.
Because homeboy, to fill you all in, all right, I'm a night owl. Let me paint you a picture. All right.
This is Josh Kruger, Andrew's brother, a senior in high school.
Oh, dude, don't dox him.
Well, we're okay, sorry.
Joke. Anytime you say a full name, I'm just gonna say you're doxing somebody.
Okay, Ben Hendricks.
Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. I'm nestling in. I'm like, all right, time for bedtime. I'll watch some TikToks, chill, whatever. And I get a message out of nowhere from Josh. And it's like, bro, can you help me? And here's me, like, I'm the funkle in this family, all right? I'm the cool guy. I'm like, yeah, I've got you, bud. I was like, what's up? What do you need? He's like, I need $50. Or I don't know what he said at that point, but all I knew is he said he needed $50.
Didn't you say like my parents don't get paid tomorrow or something like that?
I was
hold on.
What is it?
Pause real quick. If I got that message from Josh at like 3 a.m, in my head immediately, he just knocked up someone. He needs to buy Plan B right now and not tell anyone. So, it's about $50. That's what's popping in my head.
Oh my God.
That's a leap.
It's $50. No. That's what it. I'm not. We won't discuss why I know that. Okay.
I was about to say.
I thought it was like, oh, homeboy. I think it was like a Saturday night, or it was a Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, like, okay, homeboy needs some money. He's got someone to buy him beer or like some drugs. And I was like, okay, what is this for? And that's when he's like, oh, my parent, like, I need it for my medicine. The shop's not going to open till like 9 a.m, and I need it now. I'm like, okay, but what about your parents? I'm like, oh, they don't get paid till tomorrow. All right, listen up here, you scammers, if you're listening in. People get paid on Fridays here in America, not on Sundays, not on Saturdays. Get your facts straight before you go try to, like, steal my money. So everything started sounding like real sus, and that's when I texted you at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I was like, Andrew, you up? And come to find out, he had messaged all y'all.
Which I must say is a very strange text to get from Ben at that time.
yeah. Are you awake?
Hey,
like,
Andrew.
Now I'm in that position of like, oh shit, here Ben needs $50, and yeah. So yeah, that was a fun one, and we kept it going for a good 24 or 48 hours.
Yeah, Taylor and Ben got to mess with the guy. I got messaged as well, and I just immediately went for the jugular and cussed him out, and then I got blocked by the account.
Did Josh ever get back in?
No, he's got a new account.
He had to make a new account.
He just said screw it and made a new account. So
I don't think he added me, that jerk.
His Snap got hacked as well because my sister got a message through his Snapchat, basically the same thing.
People still on Snapchat, I know that.
That's my okay. Yeah, this story's done. Who is still using Snapchat?
Gen
the younger
Z
generation.
It's changed a lot too.
Bro, no, it hasn't. It's take a photo of a silly filter.
No, I know, but like that's
or
still
like message
core.
me from Tinder so it deletes itself and I don't have to remember you. That's all it is. It's one of those two things.
I mean, yeah, at its core, that's still what it is. But they like now there's like a whole. I don't know. I don't have it. I don't use it. But like they have they have channels now where you get like news and stuff like that. And like
I saw that there's an AI bot you could talk to, and apparently it's been like acting weird lately, and people have been posting the chat and stuff like that. Skynet, it's coming. It's coming.
Who would have thought? Yeah, through Snapchat.
Snapchat into the world. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's move on to what I think is going to take a while here, but I'm excited for. About a year ago, we asked our listeners to ask us questions instead of the usual Graham question of the week. So the Graham question of this week was,
bro, this took a year ago? This took a year to get these questions?
No, he's saying the last time we did this was about a year ago. Okay. These questions have been seasoning in our DMs for a year.
So we asked them a year, and we just marinated on it.
Put them in a time capsule, just opened up. Yeah. I enjoyed that episode a lot. We got a good couple sound bites on it. That's where we got Ben's screaming boner sound and stuff, which it is not queued up, and Andrew would probably forget to put it in anyways, so we're not going to play it. But
that's likely.
It's for the best.
Yeah, it's for the best. So we brought it back this week. Instead of the Grand question of the week, y'all are asking us questions for the pod. So y'all ready? Because we got some very interesting ones. I'm gonna start off with a doozy too from someone. I'm not gonna read names.
Okay. Yeah, don't read names because just that's best for the best.
Who has poop emoji their pants the most as an adult?
Hands down, it's me.
Hands down, it's Ben.
Ben, how many you got?
You got the tallies on the wall over there?
Two.
I'll be honest, I have one. Out of
the most recent memory in the last 5 years, 2.
The last 5 years?
The last 5 years?
Oh, that's half your whole life.
Yeah, dude.
It's not even... So, does the number jump higher if you go back further than 5 years? Like,
no,
to the beginning of
adulthood?
my knowledge? Okay.
No.
We're not going to go into details, but yeah. One from me. Andrew, you got one?
I legitimately have nothing here. No, not as a full grown adult. No, never happened.
Yeah, no, it's not like an actual problem. But I was so stressed out at my last job that I was like, "Oh man, I've really got to fart." That was not a fart. All right, well, and then
I got to go home.
You've seen that real?
Honestly, if
you having a bad day at work
to get out of work, yeah, just shit yourself.
That reel,
it's a great time.
That was going around for a while. You having a bad day at work? Shit your pants. Just do
it. What are they going to say?
Just shit your pants.
They're not going to make you stay. Have you guys ever done anything sketchy to get out of work? Side question, because I have. I poured coolant on myself and made it look like an accident because I did not want to be at work at all.
How recent was this?
This was like 2019.
My God.
Yeah.
That's desperation.
Yeah.
One, severe trip hazard they had set up. OSHA could have called their ass. Mm-hmm. And I made it seem like I tripped over the thing that I've been telling them that we need fixed anyway. So kind of pulled like double, like we need that fixed. I'm going to fuck it up and also get out of work. Mm-hmm. And it worked on for both my things, so my point got across. I got coolant poured all over my. It was just on my shirt and shit. But
if you're doing
coolant doesn't dry, and it was hot as fuck and everything. So
I just thought it just would have been kind of a funny image if you just like walked in like, "Hey, boss, I
just covered in blue,
just completely from head to toe. It's dripping from your
hey,
nose
boss,
hey, boss man."
But
Sorry.
No. Andrew, you've never really had a real job.
Oh, shut up.
Let me answer this. No, I've actually not done anything sketch like that. Like, I've gone to work with a broken hand, with a fractured rib, and this is all within the last 3 years. Like, I'll go pitting and like, oh, I'm damaged, and still show up. Like, I will have to get sent home before actually trying to like call it. Because I always hate calling out. Like, you're putting them in like a bad position. also work in service industry where it's different than like construction or
What's
other things like that.
PTO?
Yeah, like if you're out, everyone else is suffering, so it kind of
You're not
sucks
paid
in that matter.
Nope.
Yeah.
So
I
the
don't think I've ever done anything like that was sketchy to get out of work, but I will say, while I have never had an episode where I've shit myself as an adult, there have been several occasions where I had to go home early because I absolutely shredded, like ripped my pants open.
Oh yeah, I've
like
been
3
there
or 4
before.
times, maybe 5 times.
100%.
Yeah,
100% been
Oh,
there
bro,
before.
I worked a whole week with fucking ripped pants, like right in the middle of the crotch.
yeah.
But it was low enough. It was on the bottom side, so I was like, well, if I don't bend over far enough,
My little secret.
and if I don't just lift my leg, yeah, nobody's gonna know. Who's
Bro,
gonna know?
Like
Gives me an edge.
like 4 months ago, I was sitting at the Amazon warehouse waiting for like just waiting. I had to sit there for about 20 minutes, and like it's a big open space with a bunch of people standing, and I'm sitting in this chair against the wall, man, spreading my legs and shit like that, just relaxing. Yeah, there's no one. I'm not like taking up by the seat. No one sitting next to me. And then I was like, I don't know why. I just wanted to check in between my legs, make sure I had no hole there. And there was the most massive rip in my freaking pants. My everything was just on display for everything. I'm like, well, I gotta go. All right. So before we move on, Ben wins with 2 shitting of the pants as adult. I come in second with 1, and Andrew had 0. Good to know. Good to know.
No shits, many ripped pants.
Yes. Going on to the next one. This one's towards me. When is my last name buying a PS5? Probably never.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows your last name.
It's true. Yeah, Steiger. Why is Steiger buying it? When is Steiger buying a PS5? This is a game with him, and he gets annoyed.
You don't need to. It's like $600. You don't
exactly.
This is Kevin, isn't it?
It is Kevin. Why is he cheap? Because I am who I am. And when is the wedding? Why are all these 3 questions in this one thing? I've told him 1,000 times when the wedding is too. October 5th, everyone. We're like 38 days away. No.
I mean, I got my PS5 for $400, so
whatever.
Suck it.
I've got a computer. I don't need that peasant shit.
Oh, sorry, Master.
The God race.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
You're right.
superior.
I just play what I want.
Will the wedding be live streamed on the pod? Absolutely not.
Well, I'm not coming now.
Well, you're going to be there, you son of a bitch.
Well, what's the point of us going?
Are the chemicals turning the frogs gay, everyone?
Yes. And I'm tired of it.
That's been an undisputed question.
It's definitely happening.
I'm tired of it. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Here's a good one. This one should bring some good chatter. As 3 straight white men, who do y'all...
How do you know that? Bold of you to assume.
who do y'all think is the hottest male celebrity?
Henry Cavill.
This is a good one.
I have my
Henry
answers.
Cavill and Ryan Gosling. That's the
awesome.
only 2 I will ever.
Nice.
I will. You go ahead, Taylor.
I will forever say a handsome Brad Pitt, especially Fury, recent older
when is
bullet
Brad Pitt not handsome? What?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I will forever say that.
I think it means like he's growing. He's aging like fine.
Aging
wine.
like fine wine. And
you know what? Like my boy Steve Carell. He's aging like
Steve
fine
Carell's
wine.
hot.
No. I'm saying old Steve Carell.
Yeah, I know
as assumed to Michael Scott
it's the
era.
beard.
Yeah.
I will say another hot man would be Jensen Ackles.
True. I'll level with you there.
Yes.
Very handsome dude.
I think when we say guys are hot as straight men, it's kind of like if I was to be hot like that, that's who
I wouldn't mind
Yeah,
looking that
Jensen
way.
Ackles is an attractive man.
He isn't?
No, he's saying he is.
Oh, I think he sounded like he said isn't.
Like him in the last season of The Boys was like, God dang.
Oh, with the beard? Yeah. Yeah, he was good. He was good in The Boys.
I think I kind of have to agree with Ben on as far as the Henry Cavill or Cavill, whatever.
Cavill.
I've heard it both ways, so I don't know. But I gotta say, Gosling, super mid, super average looking to me.
What?
He's got a weird ass face to me.
It's the personality.
It is.
Okay, fair. What did Dog doing? I'm just having knee-jerk reactions saying that now.
Yeah,
What?
no, Henry Cavill for straight up looks like Ryan Gosling's got this like weird the freaking eye, dude. The lazy eye thing. It just does something for me, man. Love it.
What's that damn movie? There, The Nice Guys. Have you seen that one with Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe?
That's actually the one I have not seen.
Oh, bro, that is peak Ryan Gosling in my opinion. He is awesome in that movie. I think you would move him up your hotness chart over Henry Cavill for that one. What is wrong with this? I love us.
You know what? I'm actually gonna say Chris Evans is a good-looking dude as well. Cap.
I feel like he's
like
Chris.
He's a
Chris
good-looking
Evans
dude.
in Sunshine with the beard. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And Chris Evans is a good looking dude.
Yeah,
He is. He has to have the beard though. Something about that chin though just doesn't do it for me.
looks a little bit too goody two shoes.
Mm-hmm. Can't go wrong with a Chris Hemsworth though. Also, I'll give you that short hair.
No,
Chris
pass.
Hemsworth with that accent. Well, you have.
I'd say short hair Chris Hemsworth. I'd say short hair Chris Hemsworth.
Extraction. I haven't seen it yet on Netflix. Him in Extraction. He's like looks like an operator. He's got his full kit, kicking ass and stuff like that. That's pretty bad. It's pretty badass.
Cillian Murphy, dude.
Is it Killian or
Hardy?
Cillian?
It's Cillian.
Dude, I don't know. It's probably Cillian. It's probably Cillian. I don't freaking remember. My wife yells at me every time I say it wrong, and I'm.
You know what? I'll say I feel like he's probably an acquired taste to a lot of people, but I'd say underrated.
I could see that.
Yeah. Honestly, you can't go wrong with pretty much anyone that Hans Zimmer puts in his movies, or not Hans Zimmer.
You mean Christopher Nolan?
Christopher Nolan. They're one and the same to me. They always work together.
Any man in a Christopher Nolan movie gets a pass from me.
I mean, think about it. You got Leo, you got Cillian Murphy, you've got
This man does his research, right?
Tom Hardy. Like,
is Leo hot?
Nah,
well, not
for
so
me.
much.
I
Not so
mean,
much these days. I feel like he's
like
not so
Titanic
much, but
Leo, I could see.
young
But
boy Leo.
in the Hollywood movie that Tarantino
Once upon
did.
a time in
Once upon a time in Hollywood.
Yeah, in Hollywood. I was just like, dang, dude, Leo's getting rough.
he's getting out there. Yeah.
One more guy before we move on. Aaron Taylor Johnson. That dude's a man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
ATJ.
Yeah.
He's got that triangle body, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I like him just for like this is who I achieved to be,
Yeah.
and that's
I think our women are gonna love this segment out of us. They're gonna.
My
have
man's
this.
a damn triangle. Just walking around like a damn triangle.
Next question. Moving on. Before we start questioning things.
I'm very comfortable. Apparently,
Very comfortable.
Yeah.
Very. Easy question. What's your favorite food? That's all they said. Favorite food.
pizza. All day.
I used to try and think of an answer that wasn't pizza because it sounded childish to me. But it's got to be pizza because it's freaking pizza, man.
It's
Come
freaking
on.
pizza.
Yeah. I've not had even a bad pizza still has redeeming qualities. Like
Yeah.
it's because then you're like, oh shoot,
Yeah.
it's bread and cheese.
I will say I've had some frozen pizzas where I take a bite into it. I was like, this ain't good, but it's still all eaten. It's
Yeah.
not
Pizza
going to
was
waste.
not
Yeah.
a choice because it's obviously always number one. I would say a buffalo chicken sandwich,
Mhm.
like a proper
Ooh,
tossed
that's a good one.
buffalo.
I don't think I've ever had
That's my
proper
go-to.
buffalo chicken sandwich. Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
you
good.
got to find a buffalo chicken sandwich that is like crispy, that isn't like
Yeah.
soggy.
You got to do it right. You got to fry it right.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's a generic answer though. Last meal I've always said it. I need a damn good cheeseburger. I love my cheeseburgers.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a burger. Highly customizable.
I mean, obviously you can go wrong.
mean,
Unlike
you
pizza,
can.
there are bad burgers. Especially if you like overdo them and stuff like that. But if you do a burger right, I humble brag. I make the best burger ever. It's
I would say
my
a
favorite
proper
thing.
smash burger I'd be down for. Like those like
See,
quarter
we're gonna-
pounders, like
okay.
just big thick burgers and
you
like
just opened up a can.
Ben's
of
opening up
fucking
a can
worms
here
right
because
there.
Taylor
I
hates
forgot
smash
about
burgers.
this. Angie
But
and I were
Our
arguing.
our definition of the smash burger is different. And I
Did we
see
bring
where you're
this to the
coming from
pod?
on this. No, we never
Did we-
brought it to the pod.
Oh
It stayed
my
on
god,
Facebook.
we were fighting on Facebook so hard over Smashburgers sucking, and we were like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's take it to the pod. And we never did.
We never did.
My argument: Smashburgers overrated.
Yeah.
Overrated as all hell.
And
And
not
tell
if they're done
him
right.
tell him what a smash burger is to you though first.
It's a burger that's smashed down on the griddle. It's like an eighth of an inch thinner.
See, that's not necessarily wide stream. If you go and get a smash burger at a restaurant, yes, that's what they do. And then they just do a double, meat's overcooked most of the time, and it just
That's
all
a
comes
smash
down to the
burger.
seasoning. Yes, but it's not a smash burger because it's thin, and this is the point that I was trying to make.
No,
It is
no,
a smash burger
see?
because it is formed by pressing down on the grill.
That's
if
just
you
a pressed burger.
It's
not
you
a
smash
smashed burger.
you smash it. If you start with a small ball of meat like this, as opposed to a bigger small ball of meat like this, they're both the same method of making it. You're smashing it down with a weighted thing. It is a damn smash
You're just
burger.
pressing
Yeah,
it
but
out.
Restaurants
Yeah, no.
only make it that thin to save on money with meat.
Do you know
Yeah,
do you know how they do it? They press it down with the
Yes.
things. Go on, Ben.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's what you do with.
A proper smash burger is like super thin. You're
It
getting
is.
the crispy
Thank you.
meats, and you're getting the crispy, like the crispy crunchies and all the salt and pepper. Like, because Andrew, you made smash burgers, and they were thicker than like a typical smash burger.
Yes,
Just
because
a
I don't
thick-
like
but
it
they
when
were
they're
still
thin.
burger. It's a
They were
thin
still
burger.
smashed, so it was a thin burger. And it was a smashed burger, but that is
This-
not a smash burger.
This feels like the crepe pancake debate on Talladega Nights. It's a very thin pancake.
I mean, that's really all it is. Is a proper smash burger is a crepe.
I mean, as far as
Right.
the burger zeitgeist goes, yeah, you think smash burger, you think the thin things you get in like restaurants or whatever that for some
Yeah,
reason are
little
overhyped.
diners that
And they have the-
only cost $10.
Yeah, and they have the crispy edges because it's so thin and whatever else. Yeah, I get that, but
Whatever else.
it's still
Okay.
a damn smash burger if you make it a little bit thicker. I'm
Every
sorry,
restaurant,
just is.
even if they just have regular burgers, they push it down on the griddle. They
Because
always push
it
it
costs
down.
less money. It costs less.
I'm
That's
not gonna
why.
let-
It's not because
I'm not
that
gonna-
is a smash burger. It's because they've made it to be a
I'm
smash
not gonna
burger.
let little fucking blacktop grill guy in the backyard tell me.
Oh,
stuff.
piss
You know
off.
what? You know
Little
what?
blacktop grill. Suck a fat one.
Woo.
Anyways. what's the next
Friendship
question?
over. Aaron, your lovely wife, says on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you guys miss living with me?
Well, this is
And
for
if-
y'all because I still live
it-
with her. So
Well, you could say it. How much you like living? I will say I miss fresh baked goods. So, and she would make what we called frappaminos, which are just homemade frappuccinos.
yeah.
Solid five. Solid five.
That's actually what I was thinking. It was
Solid
like a five. Like, it was literally the number on my head. I was like, there are some days that I miss, like where we would just have like girl day, where we're just watching Disney movies and drinking coffee.
Yes.
Yeah, they did that.
And then there's other.
Aaron and I used to
And then
watch
there's other
those
days
girl
I'd come
shows.
home, and Aaron just decided to be a bully.
Yes,
Like,
thank you.
Aaron just wanted to be just
He's
mean.
on one.
And I was just like, I don't know. So yeah, I'd say an average 5. If Strider was in the mix, then it'd be a 6. But he's out of the question
poor
now.
boy.
So
I will say, no matter what, I don't think I would ever give anyone higher than like a 6 or 7 because I don't miss having roommates at all. So
Yeah.
a 5 is a solid
out
answer.
of all roommate situations I've ever had, it was the best one.
No,
Exactly.
5 is a good answer for that reason. Like
Yes.
you have no business going above that for roommates as an adult.
Exactly. I am done having roommates.
Yeah, if I'm a 31-year-old man going, "Oh my god, I just miss living with Aaron," like, well, you know, I have a really weird conversation with my wife here.
All right, here we go. Do you sock, shoe, or sock, shoe,
Yes.
sock, shoe?
Sock, shoe. I had no idea where this was going at first, and I was very confused.
Sock shoes.
No. Wait. All right. Andrew,
No,
what's
who
yours?
does that?
Andrew, what's yours?
Socks on both feet first, then shoes.
Ben?
Yeah. That is the answer.
Your sock. We're all right. So I'm sock, shoe also.
I'm very
been-
concerned to know who does the other.
I've seen that meme go around where question gets asked, and the comment sections are full of people calling us guys or us that do sock shoe psychopaths. So I always thought I was the norm here.
Are the people in the comments like these iPad kids who like only get 5 seconds of attention and move on to the next thing?
I have
because
no
that's
idea.
the only person that I could think of
I
who
was
like sock shoe.
this whole time. I thought it was fucking weird.
No, you put socks on, you walk around the house because you're halfway ready, and then you're out. Time to leave. Put both the shoes on, walk out the door.
Exactly.
Done deal.
Wait a
CSI.
minute. Hold
solved.
on. Guys, I just had the biggest brain fart. I am sock shoe.
You are?
I am.
Don't try to backtrack for an argument.
No. I just got so damn confused. I am sock shoe.
So
I sit
so
there,
you're the guy. So you walk around all day, no matter what, bare feet all the time until it's ready to go. Then the socks come on.
Well, yeah, I don't wear
immediately.
socks in the house unless it's cold. I'm a Floridian. That's what we do.
Socks in the house are amazing.
When it's cold, yes, but I sweat. It's hot out here. I don't have AC.
How thick of socks are you wearing?
Normal
that
socks.
You're sweating like that.
I'm wearing socks right now and they're sweaty. I don't like it.
Bro.
But I sit down. I put my leg up on my other, my knee, put my sock on, and then put my shoe on while my leg is still up there. Why would I put my leg down on the ground, put my other leg up, put my sock on, put that leg down, put the shoe, or I guess I would put the shoe on then and bring my other leg back up, put the shoe on.
Bro, have you never heard of slip-ons?
I can't wear them.
You've never owned a pair of blundies?
Every pair of shoes that I have, even the ones that are not made to be slip-ons, are slip-ons to me. They stay tied.
No, every shoe I just pop them in. My Vans, my Blundies, my Docs.
I've well documented my foot issues. I have to wear specialty straight. I have to tie my shoes tight and everything.
Yes,
your grippy socks.
The gout, yes. No, I do wear Crocs when I'm being lazy and flip flops and stuff.
Right.
But
why you're continuing this conversation after that sentence? I
only wear Crocs when I walk the dog. Okay, when it's cold out.
Okay, get some slippers.
Slippers for outside.
Interesting. I just never would have. Oh, I've seen those actually. Like out of the house slippers that have like thick pads and stuff on the bottom. That's not actually.
Bro, that's my slippers. I got them on right now. I could just walk the dog.
You know what?
Talk about peak comfort in your adulthood. Getting a pair of slippers.
I actually remember.
You want to talk about sweaty feet? I have never had like my feet have never sweated harder than in a pair of slippers, and it's for that reason that I don't like slippers.
That's why I'm wearing the gym shorts and the tank, dude. You get to keep your feetsies warm.
We keep our house so cold during the winter. We hardly use our heaters because we just love like sitting on the couch like wrapped up in blankets and shit. I wear slippers during the winter.
So poor.
No, I love the cold.
You like being.
I like the cold.
A peasant.
Yes. Yeah. Sure. Why
for
not?
the aesthetic.
Yes.
All I thought of is a Charles Dickinson story when you were like, we just love being freezing on the couch with all of our bundled blankets. Little Timmy is watching from the corner, offering sustenance and warmth, but nay, we would like to. I don't know.
Where's the story going, Ben?
No, I lost it.
Something about
Couldn't think of the words quick enough.
No, I'm in it now. What happened to Timmy?
Back to questions. Next one. Another one from Erin, because we have to for this context. Her cookies or her banana bread? Cookies.
Banana bread all day.
Cookies for me. Erin, I'm going to be honest with you out there. There's too much oil in that banana bread. It gets a little oily. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's still good. It's a lot of oil.
See, the cookies wreak havoc on my cavities, so it's like the banana bread just soft and supple and just like freaking, especially like warm, like fresh banana bread beats cookies all day.
For me, it's going to have to depend on the cookie because I like a lot of her cookies, but some of them are definitely more worth it over the banana bread than others. So like
she said some that were so good this past Christmas. I can't remember.
Were they the sprinkle ones, like the just sugar sprinkle ones?
Oh, the straight up shit ton of sugar ones? Yeah,
it's funny because it's the most basic one, but it hits the hardest out of all of them.
I love a good sugar cookie. That's like one of my favorite cookies.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to choose, to be honest.
You don't want to get slapped. It's understandable.
No, I'm gonna say the banana. I'm gonna say the banana bread because it's just one thing, whereas the cookies it varies. The banana bread's good all the time. The cookies,
I still love always the banana bread.
Yeah, yes. the cookies are always good, but it especially depends on what cookie. So,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Next question. What's your top
bread?
Yeah, same. I haven't had banana bread so long. It's pumpkin bread season though. Get ready. What's
so ready?
Oh, so ready. What's your
so ready?
That fucking I'm so ready. What's your top 3 places you want to travel to before you die?
I feel like Ben doesn't have an answer for this. I don't know, dude. No,
that's fucking gravesite. What am I talking
about? France, Scotland, and Dover.
Okay.
Delaware?
Dover.
Delaware?
No, I've got one of my good friends.
Like we met in the cliffs of Dover.
The cliffs of Dover. Yeah, like Dover, the city. One of my good friends from online lives over there. And for the last 6 years, we've been talking about either I go over there or he comes over here. And just haven't had the chance to actually do it. And when we were able to, COVID happened. So that's like the only sentimental one. I'm like, I'd love to go out there and like visit my friend.
Yeah.
For once before that, but
yeah,
France and Scotland are just dope as shit. I just want to go there.
Fair enough. Yeah, I would have to say Scotland, Italy, and New Zealand. Those are my picks.
Solid.
Yeah, the Shire would be cool to see.
New Zealand is a little outside of what's probably realistic, just because of how much further away I am from it now. No longer on the West Coast, it makes it so much more expensive to get there. But
being a pussy and go.
Well, we're actively saving for Scotland and Italy. We're not 100% sure yet. They're both high on the list, so yeah. Specifically northern Italy for me though. Like I'm not really into
big mountains. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're not coast and oceans and stuff like that.
By the Alps.
Yeah. I want to do a Mediterranean vacation where you bounce between like Spain, Greece, and Italy and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Amalfi Coast would be sick. Actually, in Italy. I'm just not a big seafood guy, but like for the photos, just for the scenery, heck yeah.
My top 3, my number 1 will forever be Iceland until I go. I've had my heart desire on Iceland.
Good pick.
2 would probably be Norway. Always wanted to see Norway. Just looks.
It's another good pick. I always forget about like the Scandinavian countries.
I'm obsessed with those Scandinavian countries for some reason. I really want to go, especially since I found out I have a lot of Swedish in my blood. I had no idea. I actually have my great grandmother died in like 1980 or something like that. She came from Sweden, so had some kind of close blood. And then a toss up. I'm not gonna. I honestly want to say deep space, but that's not going to be a real legit answer. I'm so upset. I'm not going to be around for deep space exploration. But ever since I was a little teenager, I've always said I wanted to go to Bora Bora, stay on little shacks on the water and stuff like that. That's an expensive one, but that's on the bucket list for me. So I got 2 ice and 1 beach. That's perfect for me.
Don't ask me to tell you the actual name because I can't remember, but I know there's at least 1 or 2 cheaper options to Bora Bora that's almost the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
People are starting to do now.
For sure. It's becoming popular to build those little bungalows over and stuff, but Bora Bora itself is just, you got this massive middle island, and you got a small barrier island wrapped around it with all this shallow water in between. It's like perfect in my opinion. Perfect island and stuff. I just want to go see
it would be cool to just be able to walk around in like knee deep water and then just climb up and go to sleep on the
You ever see that movie Couples Retreat? That Vince Vaughn movie, that terrible rom-com that came out in like 2012?
I've seen part of it.
That was all filmed there in Bora Bora, and I was just
okay.
Cool. Next question. Would you rather die being eaten by a shark or being dragged behind a car going 80 miles per hour?
Jesus Christ. I don't know how to pick this.
I've always
Yeah, but I do respect that this is an actual like this or that. Like this is a
yeah,
good
good
one.
this or that. I think I'm gonna go shark because I've always said it'd been cool to have like a shark bite, like scar or something, because I'm a weirdo.
but you don't get
know,
the scar because you die.
exactly. I'm gonna be a story of a man who died by getting eaten by a shark. Like those guys, those guys' names. I mean, come on, they make news.
So you're telling me when people get brutally murdered by being tied to the back of a car and drug at 80 miles an hour down a highway, they don't make the news?
It happens in Mexico every day. Hello, cartel.
I would say, like my knee jerk reaction would be being drugged behind a car at 80 miles an hour because one, you're going so fast, you're just gonna rip apart, but you're banking on the fact that your head just like hits a rock on the road.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna actually choose the shark because the first bite you're gonna go into shock and you're really not gonna feel anything else, and you'll also be drowning. So it's gonna end a lot quicker.
It feels quicker.
Because on the worst case scenario, if you're being drugged behind a car, you're still aware.
You might have a minute of your skin being peeled off of you.
Of just straight fillet.
As someone who used to longboard and has slid on the road at 20 miles an hour, I don't like that feeling.
No,
that's true. As an avid skateboarder, why am I even considering anything but the shark right now? The road sucks ass. So
you're scared of the ocean, so
I'm not scared of the ocean. I just don't like fish. I don't like eating them. I don't like eating them.
So we all going shark attack here?
Yeah, I'll go shark attack.
Okay.
Shark attack!
Someone said, "What the dog doing?" I wonder who that is. The guy who said it earlier.
wasn't me.
What's one thing you spend too much?
What the dog doing?
What's the dog doing? What's one thing you spend way too much money on with no intention to stop? I think we know the answer for Ben here.
Let me tell you something about Warhammer, Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, video games, tattoos, beer,
So Ben will never stop
one.
being a nerd. That's pretty much the answer.
That's the answer there.
Yeah.
I think we get to that every week.
Yeah.
Andrew?
Mine's
Camera gear?
Yes, but specifically film because that's something you have to keep buying stuff for as opposed to digital where it's like one big purchase. So yeah, film photography for sure. I tried quitting it several times and just going digital and figuring out how to make it look or whatever, but it's just not the same. Film is just a part of me until it's gone. And then I will cry. So
True. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Film will die one day. They're gonna start trying to save the earth and like cutting out all useless things and shit.
Like it's amazing that it's boomed back the way it has, and it's still around,
everything
to be honest,
old comes back around. Look at records. Records actually, records is the highest selling form of music outside. That's physical copy nowadays, not DVDs.
I believe it.
Or not DVDs, CDs and shit and stuff.
I've thought about starting a record collection, but just never really.
I actually have
a small one.
I do too. I got a good stack. It's about knee high. I stole a bunch from my grandpa, but I don't have a record player right now. I'm kind of waiting until we get that nice home, and I'm gonna set up a corner. I'm gonna have a nice record room and stuff. Mine. I'm never gonna give up gambling. I have too much fun with it. I enjoy the shit out of it. Football season starts next week. Getting ready to go. Basketball.
I'm a delinquent. Damn it!
I'm a delinquent. It is what it is. I've made some good money earlier this year. It is what it is. I love gambling.
I mean, someone else. You could have said like crack or something. There's worse answers.
Exactly.
I'll never stop crack.
I wonder who this says. The person is who, what, when, where, why.
Who's that?
I don't know.
James Dean. Riding a motorcycle in Nevada. Oh. James Dean riding a motorcycle. 1954 in Nevada. Because he can.
I was about to say why. Okay. Well, moving on. Here's a legitimate question for the podcast. Maybe I missed it, but why did y'all go away with the jam of the week? Do away with the jam of the week a while ago. Andrew?
So let me.
Oh, Ben? Go
Oh.
ahead.
No, Andrew. No,
Well,
let
it
Andrew
was
answer.
Ben's thing. Or Andrew's thing.
I'm going to swing it back to Ben in a second here because I saw this question. So part A, the reason why we stopped in the first place is because after several polls about the people's favorite parts of the show, music talk, which usually ended up being anywhere between 5 to almost like 15 sometimes minutes, which is a big chunk of the episode, that was a lot of people's least favorite part. And also because we just didn't want to hyperfixate on being, we kind of changed up the show to where we didn't want to be a nerd podcast and we didn't really want to necessarily be a music podcast. So we wanted our content every episode to be a little more fluid, a little more accessible and stuff. But I understand that some people really liked it. So Ben, what have you been listening to recently?
Oh, is this a jam of the week?
I thought we were gonna.
This is the honorable jam of the week.
I was gonna answer. The actual answer is we got a response from Defeater, and I could hang up my hat.
No, that's true. That did happen. That's true.
Well, we peaked, and there's nowhere to go from here.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
So I don't know if you've been on TikTok, or you know what that is, but there's a video going around, or did for a while, and it's like two dudes doing metal call outs to like love songs or like catchy little like I think you're cute, but they like
yeah.
Well, one of them has a band, and it's called Carcosa.
I was literally gonna say that,
and it's
I don't know what that means. That's
really good.
It's cool.
It's a movie. It's a reference from a movie. I actually looked it up, but now I don't remember. But yeah, Carcosa. If you just want some really crazy metal. Well, let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, it's very heavy.
That's all I'm gonna say. There you go.
It's very heavy.
I think it's like a Twin
tasty.
Peaks thing.
Yeah. Okay. Carcosa.
Oh no, it's a True Detective. It's a True Detective thing.
Okay.
Like it.
It's a man-made temple in True Detective, but the music is just like, wow, dude. Anyways, there's your jam of the week.
Listen to Carcosa. Ben,
Go look up Carcosa.
Ben sent them in the chat like a week and a half ago or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, I like. And then I saw they had a newer single and I freaking loved that single. Is incredible. Look up.
Oh my god.
Look up "Born to Lose" by Carcosa.
I don't even think it's Born to Lose.
No, that's the single that I have been like latched onto right now. But their EP called Absent. Their EP is also very good. Yeah.
Nah, if you want, it's Vermin. Vermin is the top tier song.
That's the one you sent.
That's the one with like the first 5 seconds, the intro.
Yeah, it's got the sound bites in it. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good time.
Did you just get a public sub delivered to you?
And a half gallon of sweet tea.
A public sub. And a half gallon of sweet tea.
Nice.
Bitch.
Ask and you shall receive. Guys. Never give up on life. Keep going. You'll get there.
Got a couple more questions. Let's move on.
Also, I'm gonna say I gotta balance it out because I can't stay with the deathcore. But if you want some good quality hip hop, listen to Boy Beige. He's really good. Boy Beige. Taylor, I'll send you this song. It's really good. You know, Ben, I'll send you that song too.
Or Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What, Taylor?
Whoa. Did you?
I corrected myself.
You just offended him so bad.
you got me so you offended me by not knowing who Del the Funky Homo Sapien is, and I was like, ooh, and then it just happens. What's the next question?
Taylor's lost for words right now.
2 more. A place you've traveled to where you will never go to again.
I don't know about y'all, but Nebraska can suck it.
I was going to say Kansas. Never going to Kansas again.
I've enjoyed most places I've gone. So,
what about Florida, Ben?
I didn't travel to Florida. I lived there.
But you still travel to it fairly regularly.
Yeah, but
too.
There's Halloween Horror Nights, my guy.
They have it in L.A.
And hurricanes.
You go there for Halloween Horror Nights and for the hurricanes.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry,
Double
guys.
down, party weekend.
Sorry, guys. I can't record this week. There's a new hurricane coming to town.
I gotta go
I
survive.
thought you meant Hurricane's a sports bar. I was like, you go back for that?
I do miss that for sure.
Oh, dude, when it used to be Chris's hurricane before they sold it, it
Oh, it
Chris's
used to be
Hurricanes was
good
the
back then. Yes,
best.
It was
yes,
phenomenal.
yes. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I could kill for some quality wings right now.
Oh, same. There was none out here at all. I have to make my own. It's not
We don't
the
have
same.
good wing places here.
Probably better than mine. Well, I do have Fire in the Mountain. I'll take that back.
Oh, you have fire on the. Oh, son of a bitch!
It's just so expensive.
It is, but it's so good.
So it's like $20 for 10 wings. $2 a wing.
Damn, dude, $20 is your breaking point. I got concerns. Everything's $20.
I have a hard time
Welcome to
spending
modern
money
age.
on stuff I could spend so little on at home to make.
Yeah, but can you make it that recipe?
Yeah, but it's not the same. You're not just paying for the food when you go out.
I
You're paying
judge
for
it
the
in my
experience.
head. I'm like, is the food good enough to spend when I could have it at this quality for way less money? And it's
We've
like,
got McDonald's
yes
at home.
and no.
Yeah,
That's
but
not
then
the
you have
same.
to labor. It doesn't always equal out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It does in my head. It does in my head. Whatever. So is that our answers? Florida. No. What was yours, Ben?
I don't.
He didn't really
I've
have
enjoyed
one.
Oh,
everywhere I've
you
gone.
you're right everywhere you go.
Yeah, Washington. I've
Do you
been
have
to.
Do you have a least favorite? Even if it's just
South
like a city?
Carolina.
Oh yeah, I don't
South
like
Carolina. Yeah, anytime like Emily has family down there, and I do not enjoy going.
I do not like South
But-
Carolina.
I will.
We go because family.
I will never go to Universal in LA again. Waste of money.
Yeah, I've seen pictures and
It's
it looks
so
subpar
small.
compared
It's
to Orlando.
so-
It's very
so
small.
I was trying to think of I know I've been somewhere where I've said I'm never going to go again, but it was not worth it at all. The Backlots tour was really cool. Driving through
Yeah.
the square from Back to the Future was filmed and shit like that. That was pretty cool, and a bunch of other movies. But I could live without that. Ever doing it again. So.
Did they have the big plane from War of the Worlds back there when you went?
They did. Yeah, it was all
Okay,
destroyed and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was there. But other than that, yeah, I forgot about that. But other than that, my other answer is Kansas, which I'm sure I'll drive through again one day, for the seventh goddamn time. One more question before we move on. It's kind of a good one. What's your ideal post-apocalypse? Kind of post-apocalypse. Think of different types of movie scenario post-apocalypse.
I got one immediately just off the dome.
What's yours?
Revolution, the show.
That's what I was gonna say. I was literally just googling.
Y'all
the
gonna
name of
make
that
me
show.
watch that goddamn show again? God damn.
No,
Why was
You
that
don't need to
first?
watch it.
That first season was so damn
The
good.
first season was so good.
first
The
season
second,
was amazing.
The second
good.
season
Crashed.
so bad.
If nobody has seen it, it basically just the world no longer has power, and you can't create anything that uses power anymore.
Mhm.
Literally, electricity just flat out does not work, and
And
everything falls
there's
apart.
a lost vibe to it where where's the power? Trying to get it back on and what happened and stuff.
There's a big
First
reason for
season-
it and all that.
The country's divided into different nations. I forget what they all are, but the Red Nation and stuff, and
Yeah,
they go to war
America's,
and shit.
It's not America anymore. It's like factions. It's split into small provinces and stuff. But
Oh
I just
my
remember
God.
that last episode at right before credits roll, you see old school ships floating in a harbor, and someone's like,
yeah.
Mr. President, it's time to go home. And you see an American flag, and America has been surviving
I
secretly.
think it
in
was
the Caribbean
Cuba.
This entire time.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
And I'm like, what? The president's around?
Watch
Yeah.
the first season if you need
It's so
something to
good.
watch. And then just stop after that. It is not. You find out. The thing is, they tell you what happened to the power, so it's like I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
So that's a good answer. I will give you that.
And it's got. I always forget it's got Giancarlo Esposito in it.
He does. He's the bad
Mhm.
guy in it per usual.
Yeah.
And the dad from Twilight is the dad in this show also.
Yes, he's like the main guy.
Yes, he is. But if I were to pick something else, God, I don't know. Try to think of some.
That or Fallout.
You like Fallout. I would
Fallout
not
be
want to live in
terrible.
that world. That would suck ass. Death claws
What
everywhere.
do I mean, dude, running around the wasteland just shooting mini nukes at everything. Let's go.
You know,
Slavers, everything is mutated to kill you. You need rad suits. You need to carry medication on you so you don't get irradiated every second you're outside of your compound.
if
Hey,
you
man.
if I had to pick one that's like there's like something out there that's gonna kill me, it's probably just The Walking Dead because those zombies are so fucking slow.
That's
It is
true.
what it is.
Yeah.
But God,
Hey, you like getting pissed drunk and going on the boat. What about Waterworld?
I was gonna say Waterworld. Why not? Living out there in the water. God,
Mad Max? Yeah, dude.
Mad Max. Oh God. Oh yeah. I think those are the answers. You ever seen The Postman, the '90s movie?
No.
No. It was like a nuclear fallout war, but like is once again like Revolution. There's multiple different tribes and stuff like that across the country, and they try to rebuild America and stuff like that. It's a Kevin Costner movie. That one's kind of cool. But yeah, I think that's the answer. Revolution. That's a good pick.
Wasn't Waterworld also Kevin Costner?
Kevin Costner. Yeah, it was the height of him. It was like the Dances with Wolves, Waterworld.
Oh yeah,
Postman. It was all those times. He was huge at the time.
Kind of a Chris Pratt-esque figure for the 90s.
I love some Kevin Costner. That is all our questions, everyone. Good job, everyone out there. Proud of y'all.
That was good.
Yay! Took us some night time. I think we had a good time and stuff. I did see a video this week. I thought it would be cool to ask you guys. Is there a event before we get on out of here? I know we're almost done with the show. Is there an event that's happened in real life that you would love to see become a movie or a TV show? And a lot of examples they were given were like, would you want to see a movie on COVID or a TV show on COVID?
No.
But think about it. Think of like an off.
It's already out there. It's already in TV.
No. I know like the Contagion, the movie and stuff. It's like hyperfixation.
Similar.
But think of like The Office. If we had a season of them with COVID and shit like that.
No.
Oh, injecting real life stuff and
injecting
into
COVID
shows.
into TV.
Well, no, not even just injected, but like a
years.
themed show over that or something. You know, like a Parks and Rec themed show, like people working at a warehouse dealing with COVID situation. I don't know. I feel like that could have been
Pass.
Funny. I'm just giving an example that they were giving and stuff. Like someone else said, the January 6th Capitol, whatever insertion. Once again, another funny show on that would be kind of like a Arrested Development style show on that might be kind of good. Actually, Arrested Development covering that would be pretty good.
Arrested Development style anything would be great.
It's true.
Yeah, I feel like that would be kind of the best recipe for like a real world stuff.
But is there something that's happened in the real world that you would like to see made into a movie? I know it's kind of a random question. It's hard to think of everything.
Already got it. Saving Private Ryan.
But that's already happened, and we already have a movie. I'm saying, is there something, not a movie made over an event or anything that you would like to see?
This is a really good question, but I just having trouble finding an answer.
Yeah.
9/11.
They've already got those.
You know what I always think about when people bring up the idea of like, you know, with 9/11 in movies is, I don't know if y'all remember this, but the original trailer for the very first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire, the original trilogy that I saw in movie theaters. They were. It was a bunch of people robbing a bank, and they escape in a helicopter, and all of a sudden, like it just looks like a heist movie at first. They never show Spider-Man in the trailer. You see the helicopter taking off, and they're like, "Yeah, we whatever," and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the helicopter stops in midair and starts flying backwards, and like the propellers are starting to like malfunction and stuff because it's going against how it's supposed to fly. And they're like, "What the hell's going on?" And they're like hanging out. I think a guy falls out or whatever, and then all of a sudden they like stop suddenly, and the camera pans out, and the helicopter is webbed up in between the World Trade Center, and it just says Spider-Man.
No shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a badass trailer.
You never saw that trailer? Yeah, that trailer was dope.
I don't remember that trailer. When did Spider-Man come out?
It was right before that, because they changed that and actually went back and took the buildings out of the movie and stuff like that.
Yeah, Spider-Man 1 released in 2002. What was the date though? May 3rd. So maybe the trailer came out the summer before.
Yeah, it came out way before, and then
Oh,
yeah, you can still find it. I've been curious before and went and looked at it, and it's still on YouTube. Terrible quality, but it's there.
Yeah.
Um,
I would want to see a comedy that doesn't take itself serious over the Fire Festival, like some influencers like going and all the events that happen and shit. Just watch. They could just make fun of themselves the whole time. It's like a stupid comedy, you know?
yeah, I
think
think
that'd be
that
kinda
would
cool.
work.
So a Judd Apatow take on Firefest?
Possibly, yeah. Something stupid like that. Or a festival in general.
My head, I know it already exists in a way, though, because of Our Flag Means Death. But something about the golden age of pirates, but as a comedy. And all the pirates are just like lovable idiots, and the British people are like cracking down on them. They're like, for like no reason, almost like for reasons why they think they're a lot fiercer than they really are. But
So
they're just
Pirates of
like,
the Caribbean.
no. That threw me off so bad. No, like an Arrested Development, Parks and Rec style, like they're all just idiots and
Yeah.
like, or whatever. I don't know. I used to love pirates. I still love the golden, that whole area of history. I really love. So, wow.
It's got a lot of background noise this episode. What about you, Ben?
Because
I've already listed it off.
What'd you say?
because I always go
Saving Private
towards
Ryan.
I always go towards the historical stuff, and most historical stuff already has stuff made.
Yeah, there's already movies and stuff.
Yeah, everything. I don't like real life adaptation shit, like the COVID thing. I've seen it in all of the shows that I watched. I'm like, okay, cool.
Did y'all
We're
ever,
acknowledging this was a thing.
well, I meant as in like the whole scenario itself, like everything going down. But if you watch the movie Contagion, it's basically everything that happened, except a lot more people fucking died in that movie. Did y'all ever see that one?
I never watched it. I remember the trailer coming out like right in the middle of that, all that stuff happening, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's a conspiracy."
Oh, that movie came out in like 2016, 2015.
It was like it came out in 2011.
Oh yeah, a long time ago.
What's the movie I'm thinking of then? Because I remember specifically that there was something that was coming out that was kind of the same thing.
No, Contagion.
Because I remember
You're
like
thinking of Quarantine?
maybe, I don't know.
I know there that damn stupid ass Netflix movie came out. I can't remember the name of it.
Was it kind of along the same lines? I remember people making a big deal about like
Quarantine. There was a movie where he's like trying to get through town and stuff like that to get someone because a girl called him and shit. Wasn't that like someone was
Maybe.
No,
getting sick?
Quarantine's where they're stuck in a hotel.
Yeah, that's
They're like a quarantined building, and it's like a horror movie kind of thing.
oh, I know what you're talking about. But
There's
no,
also Monster, where like it's like a post-apocalyptic kind of thing.
I
All I'm saying, dude, I'm tired of like sick people movies. Whatever.
honestly those movies are the ones that freak me out the most because it's like that's real world shit right
yeah,
there.
disease is way scarier than like zombies and stuff like that.
It's true.
Well, yeah, zombies aren't scary at all.
It's true.
Well, I'm
Don't be
saying,
dumb.
but they're horror icons, Ben. Shut it.
Stop. Walking Dead.
Yeah, but have you seen 28 Days Later? Very different story.
It is, but most people wouldn't consider them zombies in that movie. Suck it.
You know, this is another reason why people who only listen on audio should check out video, because you really only get part of the show. So
A lot
much
of-
is
a lot of
communicated through facial expressions. It's not, yeah.
I think it's our cue to get the hell on out of here. Ben needs to eat
Okay.
a sub. Any parting words for the viewers out there?
God, I love pub subs. I'm so glad I had one tonight.
To all
I
everyone,
have a pub sub, and I'm excited to eat it.
big fuck you to y'all and everyone out there that's currently eating a pub sub and listening to this. I don't care. I hope everyone has a great weekend.
Except for you pub sub eaters.
I hope Publix burn. I hope your local Publix burns down. Thank you.
That is rude.
you remember when Ben moved to North Carolina, complained that he missed Publix so much when there was one like right down the street from him?
No, there's one 25 minutes away from my house. That's a long.
25 minutes. Yeah.
When you don't have a car, yeah, that's non-existent. So.
It's a lot better than like 40 hours for Taylor.
Yeah, well, you know.
Bingo. All right, y'all. We're gonna get out of here. Say bye to everyone.
Bye to everyone.
Bye, everybody.
That's all I said.